The Texas legislative session starts tomorrow. One of the first orders of business in the State House is selecting a new speaker.
Beaumont Republican Dade Phalan is expected to land that job, which is one of the most powerful and influential positions in the state of Texas. He talked one-on-one with our Wes Rapaport about his new role and his top priorities.
I'm the same person that I am actually when I walked in this door as a young staffer in 1994. Nothing's changed. Great respect for this body. I think this is the people's house.
Dade Phalan has already moved into the Speaker's office on the second floor of the state capitol. With a mountain of topics to tackle, he says priority number one is ensuring the state holds up its end of the $11 billion investment in public education, which hasn't been fully paid.
My personal budget in my house, or the budget that I have at my business, whatever I spend the most money on is the most important thing. And the most important thing here in Texas is education.
But education, like everything, will filter through a coronavirus lens.
It's going to impact all policy that we review.
Phalan says there's a silver lining. The state has been out of session thus far.
We're one of the last states to meet in the country post-pandemic, so we have a lot of best practices we can glean from other states and build on their successes as well.
New big three. What's your relationship like with the governor and the lieutenant governor?
They work hard, and we've had some preliminary conversations, and I guess after tomorrow we'll have a lot more conversations and we'll spend a lot more time together, but we're all committed to get Texas economy back up and running.
Wes Rapaport, KXAN News.
Asked if he supported expanding Medicaid in Texas, Phalan wouldn't commit, I should say. He expects House members will talk about ways to improve it so that it's a better fit for Texans.
In October of 2019, current House Speaker Dennis Bonnen announced he would not seek re-election in 2020. That was after a recorded conversation was released by Michael Sullivan of Empower, Texas. The recording revealed Bonnen offering House floor access to Sullivan's group in exchange for campaign work. That drew the attention of investigators who looked into whether Bonnen should face criminal charges. The Brazoria County District Attorney said while Bonnen's actions were offensive and lacked integrity, they were not against the law.